Hello everybody, this is my wrap-up video for the first video I posted on YouTube about my guide, how I do my mule gears, how I gear them up, potential, etc, etc. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna show the end result if you don't want to see all those things that I was doing. After that, I'm gonna tell you guys where I level up, so a small guide kind of thing, and then I'm gonna show my skills and the link skills, basically the link skills that I'm gonna show you guys. Legion isn't that much important right now. I'm not gonna go into it that much, just the links, and then wrap this video up with the leveling guide to 200. So let's start. Like we had before, I have my weapon ready, 12 stars, epic, and then we have my secondary attack 6%. We have 10 stars, Fafnir top. We have the hat. We have the pants, penciler, gloves, the boots, and the cape. Then we move on to the pendants. We have the earrings. Then we have the silver blossom ring and the Ilfa ring. We have the aquatic leather eye accessory and the condensed power crystal. We have the shoulder, the royal black metal shoulder, the golden clover belt, the crystal Ventus badge, and as last we have a level 61 for just when we're leveling, we can just gear it up and then throw it away again and then get the level 101. Anyways, this is how I have funded my character. I spent roughly about 1.5 bill with star forcing, spell traces, potential scrolls, and everything that is basically inside of it. I would say normally I wouldn't spend this much, but I was in a bad timing, I guess, when I was recording this, and the items were quite expensive, so this is like the worst you can get basically on the items. With that being said, I spent around roughly 1.5 bill. I could have been less if I was more patient, but yeah, for the sake of the video, I just bought them when I saw them, just the cheapest ones, and that's it. Actually, I got it. I funded my character. I can level up to 200 without thinking too much about gear. They're already. The links that I have myself are I use the Phantom link for extra crit rate. I use the Luminous for the enemy defense ignored. I use my Xenon for the all stat 10%. Then we have Demon Avenger for the damage 15%. I think this is a Kana, so forgive me if I'm wrong. This is a Kana, and it is increased damage by 10%. Always nice to have. Hayato, all stat plus 25, attack power plus 15. This is my Kinesis, critical damage plus 4%. And this is the Ilium, also very nice, level 2. Gives you a nice amount of stacks, extra damage as well while moving. Good to have for when you're farming, grinding. Then we have the Rune, of course, for extra XP and longer duration for the runes. That's Avon. And then we have Aran, very nice as well for low levels. Like the higher combo you do, the more XP you will get, and you will see those balls around the map, and you can pick them up to get extra XP. Then we have my arc. It's level 3, so level 3 bonuses are from 210, so you have to grind them all the way up, but level 2 is just 120, so don't worry too much about that. So let's go on. The most important one is Mercedes. getting it to 120 first and then to 10 would be my advice. 20% additional XP, extra free XP. Who doesn't want that? So basically that's also one of the links that I would suggest. Always start with Mercedes, Aran Evan, and then slowly work on the rest of it. But you can just slowly work on them. So just always start with the XP ones, because that will allow you to level your mules faster as well. So to wrap this up, let's go to the next thing that I want to show, and that is how I level. So most of the time in the beginning area, I start off very easy. Mostly I go to this map. Let's see, like till level 10 it's easy. Follow the storyline, by the way. I go to this map, Secret Forest of Elodin. So another way to go there is basically, you will see it here, Elodin. If you press there, if you have a hyper rocket, hyper rock, then teleport rock, oh my god, what am I saying? Teleport rock, then you can just teleport to the map itself. So basically it scales with your level, so don't worry too much. I eventually even go at level 10 to 30, I can just level here. But basically what I wanted to say is, you can grind here till like level 30 if you want to. They don't really hurt, they don't do anything. Very easy. You can easily grind here till level 30. You can do the quest line till 45. That's my advice. And from 45 to 70, when you have done this map with all the quests, then I would suggest you to go to Drakes. And Drakes are in Sleepywood, and that's the first map, Silent Swamp. And Silent Swamp is the map that I level to level 70. So we basically go to Sleepywood, and from Sleepywood you just go to the right map, you see the Drakes. You can level here till level 70. When you reach that level, you move on to Serenity. Let me write this right, Serenity. So Serenity, you can level from 70 to 90 if you want to 100. But if you're 90, you can choose to do normal zakum. If you have enough range and you're confident you can do it. When you did that, basically you will reach level 100. If not, you can go back here, or you can move on to Lever and go to the Bloody Harps. I'm not gonna show where it is because, you know, I'm gonna die. I'm just level 36. But this is actually the map, so you can just go to the Bloody Harps. It's in Lever. If you want to, you can level there to like 110. Then you can move on. First time you go to Lever. Then you can move on to Ludibrium. So when you're there, basically you will need 28 star first, should be no problem when you hit level 120. Before that you can just upgrade some low level gear. You can go to the GateKeeper. I love to grind there from 110 to 130. It goes really fast, really nice spawn as well. And most of the time it's like really good burning as well. So that's a good place to level up. Till 130. When you hit 130, you can eventually stay till 140, but if you think it's too slow, from 130 on, you can go to Banes. And Banes are in the Dead Mine, so you basically type in Dead Mine and take the last map or like one before. It's just what you like. You can also go with the lower level mobs first if you're like not confident enough, but you can go to Banes and you can stay there till like 140, 145, depends on how long you want to grind there. 140, I would say you can actually move on to Coffee Monsters, but if you feel like it's taking, you know, they're too strong, you You can stay here till like 145 if you want to. After that, what I mostly do personally, I go to Kerning Tower. Basically, you can just maple Kerning Tower, and then I go to the Enraged Espresso machines. So this is a level 155 mobs. It is a really nice place to level up. From 140 to 160 I level here. Some people tend to go higher till they reach this, but I just like this map. I just stay there till 160, and when I reach 160 I go back to Ludi, because below Ludi you have the aliens. And the best map I found, not the third map, the first map, Corridor HO1, that map will be very nice from 160 to 180. It is really nice. It's not too long. You can hit most platforms at the same time with your skills. Even if you have like low range, you can still hit all the platforms. It's overall a good map. I like it. Mostly 100% burning as well. You can stay here till like 180, and when you hit 180 you are gonna move outside of the Star Force map. So basically you gonna feel less burdened, because the mobs will have less HP because you're not in a Star Force map. Basically it's called the Forsaken Excavation Side 2. I recommend going here when you are 182 till you hit like 200, because basically this map is the last map you can go to. The other maps are too strong, or it has a cap on, so you can't go further. So I would say stick here till 200. It's a good map. If you don't have enough burning, I would recommend to go to the fourth map. You can just alt tap, like one down, kill, and then go one down again. So that's also a good way to go and level up. Both maps are just fine. You can use both of those maps. I prefer the second map if you have burning. If you don't have burning and you want to have more XP, you can go to Forsaken Excavation Side 4 also perfectly. So that is what I do till 200, and then you will start your journey, of course, in the Arcane River, the first map. That's gonna be the Nameless Town. But before that, that's all still a step ahead. So I hope this will give you some kind of guide if you are lost and don't know how to level up, or where to level up. If you think you can't kill the mobs and have any questions, you can check my Discord. You can go to my Twitch channel. You can send me messages if you have any other questions, and then I will try to answer them for you as soon as possible. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. And before I go, most people don't know where you can get the mastery books. So if you go to Livre, there is this guy called Iliad's Mastery Book Merchant. So when you go to him, you will actually need around like 8 of the 20 level 20 books and 8 of the mastery book level 30 if you don't have the event glory points coins. So you can get this. It's quite cheap, easy, doable. Just get like 8 of this, because I will need, I already had, but it's okay. Get 8 of this as well. So bam, so you're basically ready. Both of them for level 100 plus. So you have this in your inventory. Great. That's exactly what you need, and that's how I do it. That's how I start grinding. XP buffs doesn't really matter. You can go for winters or different kind of things, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I can make another video about XP stacks later on. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a very nice day, guys, and see you guys later.